Lowe's is the latest company to respond to significant backlash from their customers. Just last week, we saw HarleyDavidson release a statement as controversy surrounds their CEO, Jacques Zietz, formerly of Puma, the shoe company, where he served as CEO and chairman for 18 years. Other companies that faced backlash and made changes include Tractor Supply Co. and John Deere. And at the forefront of these efforts has been filmmaker Robby Starbuck, who's been conducting extensive research into the policies of these beloved American companies. In the wake of last year's Bud Light backlash and their subsequent significant sales decline, these previously mentioned companies are much more likely to roll back their policies in the wake of backlash from their customers. Last week, HarleyDavidson said, "We remain committed to listening to all members of our community as we continue on our journey together as one Harley-Davidson. United we ride." Their statement said in part, "We are saddened by the negativity on social media over the last few weeks, designed to divide the Harley-Davidson community. As a company, we take the issue very seriously, and it is our responsibility to respond with clarity, action, and facts. Earlier this year, we initiated an internal stakeholder review to better align company activities to the needs of both our businesses and our community." They revealed they had not operated a diversity, equity, and inclusion function since April of 2024. They added, "We do not have a DEI function today. We do not have hiring quotas, and we no longer have supplier diversity spend goals." But many customers were still outraged by the company's CEO, who in the past was labeled the businessman who uses his millions to change opinions on climate change. Many customers also took issue with the way their statement was written. They said they were sad about the negativity online, which they claimed was designed to divide customers, rather than merely addressing their concerns as legitimate. And now, filmmaker Robby Starbuck and host of The Robby Starbuck Show has been looking into Lowe's, the popular American retail company that boasted a whopping $86.3 billion in revenue in 2023. Starbuck recently sent the following questions to an executive vice president at Lowe's, and he quickly got a surprising response. He wrote, "Hi, just formally wanted to inform Lowe's corporate that we do plan to expose Lowe's DEI policies, practices, and propaganda in a future story. We have 2 projects in front of Lowe's, but please let your fellow executives know that I reached out. I'd like to know if Lowe's has any plans to cut these ridiculous policies. DEI should never dictate hiring, bonuses, sponsorships, etc. And participation in the HRC's woke CEI scoring is something Lowe's customers deserve to know about. ERGs based on the sex people prefer to have seems wildly inappropriate to the average Lowe's customer, bordering on sexual harassment, as does funding pride events and transitions via healthcare policy. Does Lowe's have a comment on this?" Also, Lowe's has their DEI department to thank for all of this focus on their policies. The folks pushing DEI at Lowe's all looked at my LinkedIn page on the same day, which piqued my curiosity. Without them, I wouldn't have thought to look at Lowe's right now. Very foolish of them, but I'm guessing foolish behavior from the people pushing DEI isn't a shocker to Lowe's executives at this point. The CEO's LinkedIn wouldn't allow me to message him, so I chose yours. And a short time later, surprisingly, Lowe's got back to Robby Starbuck, and they indicated they were rolling back all of the programs he was critical of. Here's Robby Starbuck reading the response he got from Lowe's.
"This morning I woke up to an email from Lowe's executives about changing policies. So what policies are changing? Lowe's will no longer be participating in the HRC's woke Corporate Equality Index social credit scoring system. Lowe's is also getting rid of their individual ERG groups that separates people across identity politics lines by what kind of sex they like or what color they are. Now Lowe's employees will all be under one umbrella ERG, not separated on identity lines based on what kind of sex they like or what color they are. And if you look at this part, Lowe's is also promising no more donations to pride festivals, pride parades, or anything that's a divisive thing outside of these core 3 areas that they have identified as important to their business. And those 3 areas make sense. They're community improvement, disaster relief, and skilled trades education. You know, things actually associated with Lowe's business. I like this part below in the email where they talk about merit, because we're seeing a $150 billion company change on a dime and embrace merit instead of the equity policies that have been pushed in the past.
And Starbuck also obtained this email from Lowe's executive leadership, informing their staff of the changes at the company. They wrote, "Thank you all for your thoughtful engagement at our meeting on Wednesday, August 21st, and for everything you do for Lowe's. As you requested, here's the summary of the key points we discussed. As we talked about last week, we are in the business of home improvement, and we are dedicated to making homes better for all. In every community we serve, every day we strive to be a better company and to find ways to give our customers a great place to shop and our associates a great place to grow their career while improving the communities where we live and work. With more than 1,700 stores spread throughout every state, Lowe serves millions of customers. From Philadelphia, Mississippi to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we are committed to fostering an environment where all individuals are welcomed, valued, and respected. We have hired and will continue to hire and promote people based on merit and results, and we support organizations and activities that help us make our communities better. We believe in inclusion, not exclusion. This simply means that we ensure that everyone is included and considered fairly based on merit and results, and that no one is excluded based on race, age, gender, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or any other characteristic. Our hiring is not and has never been based on numbers or targets. Instead, we hire and promote the best talent so we can provide the best service to our customers. Our company mirrors the makeup of America and our customer base. This is because an inclusive search for talent will undeniably result in the selection of a wide variety of people from all backgrounds and walks of life. All of you are here because of your talent. You are included because of your talent. None of you was included or excluded based on your characteristics or anything else. Like many other companies, in July 2023, after the Supreme Court's decision in the Harvard and UNC cases, we began reviewing our diversity and inclusion programs to ensure they are lawful and align with our commitment to include everyone in the incredible opportunities here at Lowe's and ensure that no one is excluded. We made some changes to our programs so that they can more effectively further this commitment. For example, we recently decided to combine our business resource groups from individual groups representing diverse sections of our associate population into one umbrella organization. In addition, we are no longer participating in the Human Rights Campaign survey process. We may make additional changes over time. What will not change, though, is our commitment to our people. To work in retail is to serve others, and we assist our associates by providing resources to support their development and potential. As you know, over the past few years, we have been narrowing our community and philanthropic areas of focus to strategically align with our business, with a concentration in 3 areas: safe and affordable housing and community improvement, disaster relief and skilled trades education, and as a result, Lowe's will focus on events that have the biggest impact to these 3 areas. We will not sponsor and participate in community events that are outside of that scope, such as festivals, parades, and fairs. However, should they wish to do so, associates are welcome to engage in their communities and participate in events and activities in their personal capacity. We're proud of our associates who contribute countless hours of Lowe's paid give-back time to improve their communities in efforts of their own choosing. Because we believe in supporting all our communities where we live and work, in 2022 we launched the Lowe's Hometowns program and committed to give $100 million over 5 years to restore and revitalize community spaces nationwide. The program has made improvements to community spaces in every state in the country, benefiting millions of Americans in a range of geographic areas. The grants we award through this program, including those selected from customer nominations, address varied needs specific to each community, such as second chance centers, housing support facilities, children's parks, food pantries, first responder facilities, veteran centers, and senior citizen facilities. Lowe's also has a long history of supporting the military community. Over the last 5 years, we have helped caregivers and military spouses. The Lowe's Foundation is investing $50 million over 5 years to prepare 50,000 people for careers in the skilled trades so they can build and revitalize homes and neighborhoods in all areas of the country, from rural to urban. By providing grants to community and technical colleges as well as community-based and national nonprofits, the investment will help close the skilled trade gap in the United States and help fill jobs where they are most needed. Thank you for all you do to serve our customers, associates, and communities. The executive leadership team. Lowe's is now the latest company to move away from these policies that are very unpopular with many of their customers. And a big part of that reason is due to the work from Robby Starbuck. That's your latest update from CountryCast. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.